Hello, 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 and welcome to another Cruisin' with Corey here. We are on Friday, June 14th here, Southeast Massachusetts. We got our first order of the day right here. It's a BJ's Wholesale Club, which is the equivalent of Costco. 13 items, 15 units, going 7 miles. I looked at it, it looks pretty okay. There is some meat on there, which I don't, it's always hit or miss, but either way, 28 bucks to start the day. We haven't done an Instacart this week, so looking forward to that. It was slightly annoying because I was on the highway headed to Walmart, and I just literally within a microsecond of passing the exit to go to BJ's, I got the order. So I had to go up to the next exit and backtrack. It's only a few mile detour, but either way, let's go get it on our way. All right, we just finished, and you can see here our timer, 11:38, with our goal being 24, so pretty quick. Now this is one of the special kind of orders, at least in this store. I don't know how common they are across the world, but I don't check out on this. I go to the door directly, and the door person will analyze my order and confirm that I didn't steal anything. So we're gonna get all the box, tidy this up, and keep going. All right, we are in the car. That actually went pretty smoothly. So basically what happens in that situation, as I vaguely described, it's similar to Walmart-ish. I've had this happen on DoorDash before as well. You get a QR code, and the person at the door will scan the code, and they'll just kind of do a spot check. They'll scan about 5 or 6 items, make sure you didn't steal anything, everything's correct, which it was. Typically, elderly people don't tend to do well with technology, but this guy was on point, so kudos to you at the door. We got about a 10-minute drive to the customer. Let's go get it. Actually, before we go get it, we're gonna go into our DoorDash app, and again, this is a hack, a life hack for our low AR posse out there. Whenever you are doing a shop that's not a DoorDash, go into your app, repause it, or unpause it, and then repause it. Give you the time, and don't kill your AR. Once I get close to that customer, I'll unpause it. That way I can stack something else. But all right, let's go get it. All right, well, I forgot to leave the car on, so my dash cam turned off. Therefore, we do not have the little drop-off footage, but whatever. But the lady was a sweetheart, and we got $10 off of that. And I already, I stressed, I'm like, you left a $20 tip in the app. Are you sure? And she said yes, so don't turn down money. I've learned that one the hard way. So we turned DoorDash back on. Spark drop time is any time now. 35 past, usually it's 34. So hopefully we get something, and we're a little far away, so I'm not expecting it, but you never know. So we're gonna drive on back, and we'll see what the next thing's gonna be. Let's go. All right, after about 10-ish minutes in the Walmart parking lot, we got this shopping order right here. It's $15 for 2 miles. Nothing to get all uppy jumpy about, but it is only one item. It's this suitcase, so it's either going to be super easy or it's going to be out of stock, and if it's out of stock, I'll probably get like $8 of compensation for it. So it's worth trying. We're sitting in the parking lot, we're here, let's go see if we can find it. All right, 3578 135 numbers are 7 8. Well, if this is it, that'll be stupid. All right. Well, that was the easiest thing I've ever done.
That was easy.
So let's go check out and deliver it. All right, so about another 20-25 minutes later, we got ourselves another order here. Again, nothing great, nothing dandy, nothing happy, but it's close, and it's not a lot of items. But the problem is, even though it's not a lot of items, the items on it are typically always a pain in the booty hole to find. So we're gonna try and see if we can put it together in a few minutes. I kind of have to leave early today to help with my kids, so hoping that we can get something else after this, but we gotta chop through this first, so let's go. So we're about to do something I don't think I've ever done before. Well, not until I've done one, but we're gonna cancel this order because there's 2 pairs of shorts that she wanted, not in stock. There's a Father's Day shirt they wanted, not in stock, and that's half the order. So it's honestly not worth it to just deliver the couple other items. I think the tip's probably going to get taken away because it was a percentage tip, so we're just going to cancel this order and take the loss. It's usually why I don't take close orders. All right, so the karma of canceling that order is we instantly just got this, which is great, and it's not that big, and it's actually headed home, so I made the right call. So this is new. You put the on the scale, you hit weigh, and then you just scan that QR code, and it ends up being all set. Alright, so we were in the store for like 20 minutes on that order. It was like one big continuation because we canceled the other one and then just instantly picked this one up in the store, so we never actually had to leave, so that worked out great. But when I get back in the car, we're gonna have a little chat. Well, I guess our topic of the day. All right, so we are in the car. We got a 20-minute trip back, which is headed to my house. I do have to be home early today to help out with my kids, so it works out. We actually made a decent amount of money in only about 2.5 hours. But topic of the video will be this. Have you noticed a lot of newer customers that you've never dealt with before on Spark? And the reason I say this is because in my area, and I have heard it's happening nationwide, the delivery radius has grown exponentially. Like before, the biggest order you might see is 8 or 9 miles in my area. Now you'll see orders upwards of 20 miles for Spark. And I know they're doing the in-home, they're expanding that, but they're offering us 15, 20-mile orders on Spark now. And because of that, you're getting a lot of new customers who can order who couldn't before, and they don't know the system. Where I'm getting at was in the store, a lady wanted some edamame, whatever this is, and they didn't have it. So I was like, all right, well, they have the Great Value brand, so I'll just give her that. But when you hit can't find item, rather than getting the substitution screen, you get it just says item not found, and it moves on to the next one. So what that means is the customer disabled substitutions either globally or for that specific item. So I'm like, whatever. And then I move on, and then I get a message, can you find me a different brand, please? Thank you. And then I tell the customer in a polite way, I'm sorry, you disabled substitutions. I'll see if I can figure something out. And when I say I can see if I can figure something out, that basically means, do I fudge this or not? And we all know, we've all been in those spots where you have a big tipper, they really want something, and you're put in a position where you have to risk yourself, if you get a cart check, in order to make the customer happy. Because as we know on Spark, you can't add items. So what do you do in that situation? If you have a customer, especially one who tipped pretty well, and they're asking you to do something that you cannot do, largely due to their own settings that they chose, Do you fudge it, or do you stay true and not do it? Interested on your take on that. Not going to tell you what I did because I want to protect myself from either side of the hate and or deactivation, but we're on our way, and we'll summarize things when we get there. So let's go. All right, so we didn't get drop-off action there because we basically got attacked by a dog. Little girl opens the door, and two dogs. I mean, I'm fine with dogs, but when two dogs come barking aggressively and jumping on you, you never know. So I just ran back into my car. Call me a little priss, but you know, life is more important. But we delivered it, and now we're heading back home. I'm gonna kind of help out with my kids today. Nice summer day. So we ended up making that much money in about 3 hours. So I don't have the exact math, but I'm gonna estimate around $75. So over 2.5 hours, that's that much per hour. So we'll end it out here. Thanks to everybody for watching. We're growing this. By the time you're watching this, we're going to be very close to 100 subscribers, which is a really, really small amount, but for me, that is big. That's like 50 in a week. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let's have some fun with this. I'll take you along for another ride along soon. Corey out.